Let's get straight to it. Removing headlight assemblies on a 2002 Nissan. This is the 3.5 engine. All right, today we're showing you how to take this whole assembly out, not just change the light bulbs. So let's get started. To make things easier, we have to remove this piece here. It's easier than it looks. All you have to do is you come back behind here, and you can see where these things snap in here. There's one here and another one up top, and the same thing on the opposite side. So you just take some pliers, or if your fingers are strong enough, you can squeeze these tabs and they'll pull out. So it's 4 of those. We have to squeeze them and pull them out, and you can see on the back side what they look like sticking through. So we need to pull those out. Those right there. Now that I have it out, you can kind of see the clips that I'm talking about. You just squeeze those, and then you're able to pull all 4 of those tabs out. Now that that is removed, we can access this 10mm bolt here. I mean, we could have accessed that before, but we still needed to remove that to get this light out, and we can get this 10mm bolt out as well. Now that we have this part out, we can remove this side light here. There's a pin that goes into the frame on the inside, so we have to get in between here and pry this way while pulling the whole light kind of forward to get that out. So if I get in here with something to pry it out, and I just keep prying, let's see, it pulls out eventually, and I can grab it from back here. Do a little more prying here. There we go. So now we can just go ahead and pull this out, and you can see right there is what we had to pry out. I had to pry it out of this hole here in the front. So now that that's out, we can access these 2 10mm bolts right there on the side. Remove this 10mm bolt here. Now, in order to get this piece out, you should be able to just slide it straight to the side to the right. Just like that. You can see the 2 grooves that it slides out of, and these 2 right here, once you straighten them back out, you'll be able to pop it right back on. Just pop it straight on. But in the meantime, you look back there, hard to see, but there's a 10mm bolt right back there, and you should be able to use an extension to get that out. There's actually a nut, so use that extension to get that 10mm nut out, and that should free up this light. Once that nut is off, the assembly is loose, and the only thing holding it in is the wire. So all you have to do was just pull this straight off, just like a regular plug would. You don't have to turn it or anything like that. And once you pull that off, then your headlight unit is completely detached. And so are your side marker lights. So this is a good time to change these. And also the one on this side is the exact same steps. You're going to undo these bolts here and take this out. Do the 2 bolts on the side. Remove this piece here. Undo that bolt that's on there, and then remove this light once that bolt on there is removed, and the same steps that we did over here basically. If you want to change the light, just pull this rubber piece out here, and then you're going to expose the light. Press this piece here down and bring it around, and that should loosen up your light here. Pull your light out, and simple as that. Get your new light, set your new light in, there's these little key markers here that doesn't allow you to put this in the wrong way, so that's good. And once that's in, you realign this wire piece here right back on it to hold it, and put your grommet back on to seal from the outside atmosphere. And once that is set, now we can go ahead and put this back on. So the first thing we're going to do is just plug this back in. And once that is in, we can go ahead and put this light back through all the holes, including that 10mm nut down there. We're going to go ahead and put that on first. Then we can go ahead and put the 10mm on the sides over here. We could put this 10mm back right here. To put the strip back on, just straighten up these pieces down here and those holes right in the back, those grooves. Just go ahead and snap it on. Get it right in those grooves and it should snap on. Alright, just like that. Now it's lined up with that hole. We can go ahead and get our screw for that back in. Alright, now this light here, we can get that back up after you change your bulbs and everything. And you just slide that in. And don't forget about that part that goes right inside of that hole there. This piece here. So we want to get that in there too. And press that in. And once that is in, now we can lock our bolt in to lock that light in. And that side marker is officially in. The light is officially in, and we have our bulbs changed. Now we can go ahead and put this back up. Remember, there's no bolts on this, it just snaps in. So we'll snap them in to these 4 slots that they have for them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, I have this part of the bumper back on, the grill, and this piece is sitting right down in there, and all these pieces are sitting there solid. So the job is officially complete.